I don't know about you, but mine only goes in one way.
You know, I made some homemade pickles.
Excellent.
Oh,
God.
Oh, nobody got hurt there.
My esophagus.
Dude, that reminds me. I had the single worst chicken Caesar wrap I've ever had in my life this afternoon. It was just like, you know when you take like, you know, chicken and some kind of cream, like a chicken salad, and it's just like kind of crappy, and it gets that sort of like vaguely like toe jammy kind of smell. Like not really spoiled, but just like whatever you put in there was not the right stuff to put in it. And like it was one of those, but it was like, you know, also somehow like the chicken was so overcooked that even though it was like mayonnaise based, it was still kind of dry. And like it was just a bad time, and like I wouldn't have eaten it except I was like just starving. And yeah, don't go to the store that I bought that at and get one of those ever.
Man, you know what I want?
What?
I want a Twinkie.
Yeah, actually.
Oh man,
it does sound pretty. It does sound pretty good.
Damn.
I know. I have to settle for the rest of this Diet Pepsi and like one of those awful vegan hot dogs.
I'll have to keep, you know, drinking this Rockstar that tries to like ravage my throat, just like a real Rockstar. Oh
exactly, no! Yeah, that's called being a VIP.
There's the intro.
Yeah, that's right. Hey Internet, Highway 47 here with you on a day or a night or a weekend, which could also comprise a day or a night, but whatever it is, Scrodrick's exploding, and once he's done with that, we are here watching the Orville with you tonight. We're going to cap off Season 2, Episode 14, The Road Not Taken. I am Shaggy B. With me is Draco Funk. Talk to us.
I'm not going to explode today.
That's good.
That I know of. And
Scrodrick, how you holding up, buddy?
Things keep erupting forth. I can't control it. I'm sorry.
You got a fever, and the only cure is more belching, I guess. Scrodrick is
more reverb.
More reverb. Oh, that bass boost button is getting a workout this episode, I can tell. So we are watching the Orville, The Road Not Taken, Season 2, Episode 14.
The season finale.
The season finale. And it is official as of a long time ago. The Orville for a while. There will be a Season 3. I believe it will be exclusive to Hulu. I don't remember if I heard that right. Maybe? That could have just been a rumor.
I don't know.
I can't remember. I don't believe it's going to be airing on Fox anymore.
Guys,
like it'll be on their app, and then it'll be on Hulu.
We are so good at podcasting.
Yes, we didn't look any of this up ahead of time.
Yeah, let's look it up.
Maybe you can cut out some of our incompetence.
Nah, it's hilarious. Leave it in. I mean, some of it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Make us look silly.
It look like we're a little more savvy.
Yeah, make us look silly, but not, you know, dumb.
You know, the Orville Season 3 has been delayed.
Oh, yeah?
We did some digging to find out why. God,
you won't believe.
It will air exclusively. I can't say. Let me enunciate. It will air exclusively on Hulu.
All right. So if you're watching it on Hulu, good job. If you're not watching it on Hulu, tell us your secrets.
Well, or you better start.
Yeah.
Or, don't tell us your secrets because, the Fifth Amendment and all that.
That's true, yeah. Find the truck that your episodes fell off of and drive them past our place. But no, honestly, I think that's probably the best decision that Seth MacFarlane could make about it, because, I mean, he has to know better than anybody how Fox treats good science fiction,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Let's not talk about that.
Well, yeah, and with how close season 2 came to getting canceled, and how up in the air it was that season 2 was even going to happen, the first ticket out of Fox, good on him for that. And to be honest, and I mean, we have this epidemic of a la carte network subscriptions that you can only watch this original series on this subscription thing, and you have to subscribe to CBS All Access to watch what they're calling Star Trek these days, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But this is the way to do it. Make a show that has a lot of public interest anyway, at least within the sort of target audience that they're going for, right? Like, people were into the Orville. The type of person who was going to watch the Orville already wanted to watch it before it came out, right?
Yeah.
And
unfortunately, season 3 though doesn't look like it's going to be released until late 2020.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, that gives us time to do
some other stuff. We have plans.
We can watch some other projects that were actually doomed, like Firefly.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do next.
That sounds good to me, because I don't know that I've ever sat and watched Firefly in order.
They didn't release it in order because,
well, because Fox. Yeah.
Baseball and...
Yeah.
No, Fox is like, no, it doesn't make sense to release them in order.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta Tarantino it, right?
Yeah.
Start with the ending. Like all good stories. Like, Hansel and Gretel, the children were safe. Start it there. I totally lost what we were talking about.
So, we're watching The Orville Season 2, Episode 14, The Road Not Taken. It has an IMDb rating of 8.6. It aired April 25th, 2019. What were you doing then?
Let's see, that was probably a Thursday, because if memory serves, that's when they air, right?
Yes.
Let's see, April 25th. What was I doing? On April 25th of 2019, I'll tell you what I was doing. Actually, I was doing something really cool that day. I was in St. Albans, West Virginia, attending and participating in a fiddle workshop and concert. Where I took a 5-string fiddle, and I went up. I paid, a very modest amount of money to spend an hour with a touring jazz and fiddle and folk musician who's a fiddle player and a banjo player, and he and I and another person who paid for the privilege sat for about an hour and 15 minutes, and he taught us a lot of his techniques for improvising fiddle style music, and we played and we discussed the style, we discussed just all sorts of things about musicianship and how to be what he is, basically. And then we kind of rearranged the room, and about a dozen other people came in, and he gave about an hour and a half long little concert of stuff that he's working on for an album he put out. And it was by far like the best evening I've ever had on my own for $30. It was like one of the best things I've ever done, and like an awesome time. The name of the artist, by the way, is Aaron Jonah Lewis. If you'd like to look him up, his music's really cool and interesting and unique. He either just released or is just about to release. I know at the time he was talking about he hadn't finished all the studio recordings, but I think at least the studio recordings are finished. An album of all banjo music that was up till this point previously never recorded before. He discovered an archive. Yeah. It's like an archive of this one composer, a British composer who wrote all these, cool fiddle tunes in like sort of a Victorian and early 20th century sort of folksy style. for banjo, and it was all just printed in sheet music, and nobody ever recorded it, nobody ever put it out on an album, and he found all this music and picked a few favorites and released them. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. It's totally worth it. He's like an awesome guy and a fine musician, and that's what I was doing that night. It was really, really cool. What about you guys?
I was at a rehearsal, man. Just rehearsing it up.
Yeah.
I was sitting in my apartment alone, as I normally do on Thursday nights.
I think I remember like you having the next day, or else I would have invited you to meet me there, because that would have been about halfway from where I live to where you live.
Yeah, because I typically work on Friday nights, like most of the time. So
yeah, but you would have enjoyed it. You really would have. Next time, because it's still kind of sort of halfway, because I'm sort of not really a different direction now.
So we're going to be watching this on Hulu.
That's right. Scradrick, tell us what to do.
So what you want to do is get your episode started, hit the pause button. It may give you a splash screen. It hasn't been doing that for me lately, though. I don't know about you guys. But if it does, usually I'll start breaking down a wall, wait until that plays, then hit your pause button, then hit your 10-second rewind. It'll put you right at the beginning along with us. Shaggy B will then give you a 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hit your play button. You should be synced up with us. And there are commercial breaks on Hulu. We pay for the ad-free version, but there still is like a loading discrepancy because my connection's slower than your guys's. So I've noticed sometimes I can get a little bit behind as well. So we'll try to tell you when the commercial breaks are. We're kind of bad at it, but in general, we'll get you where you need to go.
Yep.
All right, that's the plan. Let's do it to it. You guys ready to start?
I think so.
I had to clear my throat because the rock star is erupting again. Okay.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of phlegm lately. I've moved out of, I have, allergies, and my allergies are worse at this latitude than they were at the latitude I was at before. But I will happily take that over being like 110 degrees every single day for the whole summer. Like, I went out at like noon today. I was outside in like, a short sleeve shirt and shorts, and I was like almost cold, and I'm thrilled with that. Yeah, that was awesome. Anyway, let's go. All right, this is the Orville Season 2, Episode 14, The Road Not Taken, and we are starting it all together in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I said the go late, but I clicked it at the same time. Sorry.
That was a very loud click, so
yeah, faked you out on that one.
They're going to start like that James Bond movie on the skis. He jumps off a mountain.
Then Jaws is there with his giant metal teeth. Oh crap, those are actually like metal masks, aren't they?
Which is great for cold weather.
Yeah.
This is frozen to my face.
Yeah.
Those look pretty sinister.
Accidentally stick your tongue through your lips and it never comes back in. Stuck on there forever. Now we go tubing. Oh, the Rebel Shield generator.
You're in the listening post. Sarin 4.
And they need to hire a housekeeper. It's like, guys, we know it's snowy and cold, but you should really take better care of this. Oh,
it's
microwave.
Yeah. That is absolutely a microwave.
Man, I want some popcorn.
That sounds good. I haven't had dinner yet, have I? I just had that god-awful chicken sandwich.
Yeah, you talking about that was making me hungry because I haven't eaten today.
Oh,
is that a Kalon ship?
That is a Kalon ship.
Fatality.
Oh,
Yeah,
their
the
heads can
skulls.
fly?
They got the
Apparently.
drone upgrade.
Yeah, the skulls with the guns that come out of them always like, creep me out a bit.
They got the microwave.
Well, they need to hire a housekeeper too.
Yeah, really. Where's Yaphet when you need him? You can probably just like absorb all that dirt.
Uh-oh.
Have you noticed how close the music is to the music from Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
Don't hit the skip intro button, Scrodrick.
Skip it. Skip it now.
No!
I will make you skip it.
No!
There really isn't a skip intro button, but just in case.
Oh.
There.
Did they make the theme song shorter for that one?
Oh, man. They did for the last one, too. You got me. That was a commercial, by the way.
That
This
is really close.
That's like almost, I mean, that's almost plagiarism.
That's really, really, really close.
Uh-huh.
And, they're in a ship that the drive keeps going offline.
Yeah.
Around an ice planet.
Yeah.
They're going to go into a
Asteroid
crack,
field.
it looks like. Yep.
Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da. Yeah, particularly when that happens. Did you guys hear that enough ice melted off of Greenland the other day to raise the worldwide sea level by like 1/10 of a millimeter, like just that one day? I think it was like last
Nothing
Friday.
to be concerned about. That's only 1/10 of a millimeter, man.
I know, right? Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, the old knock the ice down gimmick. Yeah. It's like exactly the same music. Oh my god. Sounds about right.
And they love reality TV now.
Right. That is legit a microwave. Okay. Oh, damn it. Yeah.
Now I really want a Twinkie.
Oh, man. Dude, I have hot dogs. I can make like a Twinkie wiener sandwich.
They're like, oh man, throw it in the corner.
Yeah. Oh, they got a replicator now.
I would have totally been stuffing my face as I ran, yeah.
Is it the Caliban ship? Oh.
Don't point those at the windshield.
Yeah, really. Dude, you probably have time to replicate like a hamburger. You could eat that and then they could kill you.
Yeah.
Just like wolf it down, man. I can eat a Big Mac in like 10 seconds.
Okay, they're holding guns. Let's walk straight at them. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, the Kalon aren't dude bros. They're machines.
Mm-hmm.
Should have picked up the phone. But the Orville could.
So the Orville mirror universe is Star Wars instead of Star Trek.
Oh my god, it is.
Oh. Oh.
Wow, how did I miss that? That is brilliant. Holy Yeah, you let Edith Keeler get hit by a bus. That's what you do. We learned that
the hard way.
exactly.
Commercial break.
Whee! You know, and I was even thinking when they picked up the microwave, the logo on the side. Nice one.
Help it. When they picked up the microwave, what?
The logo on the side kind of looked like the logo of the Empire from Star Wars.
Mm. Acting, no.
Why does she have to do everything? Oh yeah, because Gordon's the only other choice. All right, Talon.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
he's also flying the ship. You know.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
And Tala could bend anyone in half immediately.
Also,
What the heck?
I peeled some tape off a drawer next to me.
Oh.
Feel free to cut that sound effect out and use it. Like maybe right here.
Oh.
Did they get John Williams to write the soundtrack to this?
I was really wondering. Well, he's effectively retired at this point, isn't he? I kind of have to know. But this could easily be him. It sounds so much like him.
Joel McNeely.
Never heard of him.
Let us into Jabba's palace.
Yeah. Oh no, this is the Shield Runner base on Yavin 4. This is from.
Oh no.
No, that was the
Jabba's palace when the
Jabba's palace.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah. No, I was thinking the forest. Yeah. Oh, that is the Endor control room. Oh my god.
No, that looks more like the Hoth base.
I remember the control room in the Hoth. I need to go back and watch the original trilogy, clearly. Whoa, hey! They got her back for an episode.
Mm-hmm.
Commercial break.
Whee!
We're back.
Woo!
Well, that sounded friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. They got walkers. Wait.
No,
No,
yeah.
I mean- Take cover. No. No. Okay. And then we have the red coats.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Hey, cover. Oh, not that guy.
God. Every time it's like,
I just think of Mortal Kombat. Fatality.
Uh-oh.
Why didn't you tell us?
Yeah, really. You guys suck. Like,
They went to the Stormtrooper School of Shooting.
clearly, yeah.
To be fair, like, Bullseye and things like that, you know.
Yeah, but no, like the ones marching in rank and file, they only hit like 2 of them from like 15 feet.
Well,
Yeah, so much for Lara.
haha.
That thing is so Millennium Falcon. Like, now that you say it, like, geez.
It's okay. I know a couple maneuvers.
Yeah.
He just punches the console. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it explodes. So do I press it and hold it, or just press it once and let off?
Yeah, right. Ow. Make the jump to light speed.
Well, not now.
Asteroid field.
Oh.
It's almost shot for shot. Jesus. I may end up watching Empire tonight again because I haven't watched it in years.
I know the asteroid chases on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. I was watching the whole movie.
Yeah, no, but I pulled that up at one point and I was like, yep.
Yeah. It's even got that like asymmetrical thing and like.
Oh well.
I'm waiting for a satellite dish, you know.
Well.
Yeah, but
I mean,
yeah.
No. Guys.
Oh, we'll see you in season 3. Oh, wait.
That's pretty cool.
That is a really strong freighter.
Yeah.
Can do the Kessel run in like 12 parsecs. Less than 12 parsecs.
Yeah, they're going to go faster time dilation, yeah. One more. Zoop. Zoop. Oh, 2 days. I mean, I hope so. Oh, if you can survive a black hole, you got to be able to fly the ship down there.
Yeah, it's a spaceship, so
yeah.
Commercial break.
Whee!
We're back.
Woo! That's a good idea.
Yeah.
She's a mechanical finger.
So, hey, I got this really cool microwave.
Yeah. Would you like some warm food?
That's what the candles are for.
I mean, they don't need oxygen, right? Well, you know, crying, fighting Kalon.
Stalked you.
Yeah.
Facebook stalking.
Daily. I mean, you know, we have Space Google. Yep. You know what that means? We got a Klingon bed next to us with a view of nowhere.
We can stare into the void of space.
That's right.
Go insane together.
Yes. Oh, that's good. One single point of failure that you could maybe shoot some proton torpedoes into or something. Oh. Man, Kansas isn't even in Kansas anymore.
That's no moon.
It is, in fact, no moon. Yeah, you're right. That's like part of a moon.
Of course it is.
Of course it is, yeah.
It happened to hit that spot.
Oh, good, they cleaned it. Why did you bring the kids? Oh.
Because what are you going to do? Leave them on the ship?
True.
Let's just impact. Well,
It slowed down. Okay, fine.
Ow! Why did we do that?
The deflectors are offline. Well, Planet Core.
Everybody forgets that running into water at high speed is very bad.
Yeah, surface tension is a thing. You may want to divert a little more power.
Don't worry. At least if it breaks, we'll all die pretty quickly.
That's true. Have you seen that video of that? You ever seen that video of that crab getting sucked into the underground pipe?
No,
underwater pipe?
No, I don't think I want to see that.
It's just there's like a buzzsaw robot cutting into it, and inside it's at atmospheric pressure, but it's at the bottom of the ocean, and there's a crab walking by right as it breaks through, and it just sucks the crab through this pinhole.
Ugh.
Yeah, it just disappears.
They didn't have a plan if the doors were closed.
Yeah. How did they do that?
They had a plot device.
Yes.
All right.
Don't worry, other you has really seen some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
One life sign.
So is it going to be Bortus or Bortus's kid?
Dan.
Hey guys! Party underwater, huh? How do you know the codes?
Oh.
It's full of water. Oh. I was hoping it was the simulator and it was the Mocklin sex dungeon program.
Commercial break.
Whee! Yeah.
We're back. You know, you didn't have to tell him right now.
Nope.
Now you can grow your mustache.
Or I will hit you again.
Okay. Show him how to man spread, Bortus.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a squid holding you down, man. Now we're going real fast suddenly. I don't know how that happened. How come everything's in miles in this timeline?
Keep switching back and forth.
Oh, which the original Star Trek did.
Yeah. Oh no, they're gonna get the bends.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or the Orville is.
Whee! And then it'll fall back into the water and smash. Oh, okay.
Oh boy. So
You probably want to land on like a coast and not be detected in orbit. But you do you, man. Well, we're
we like
insane people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
nicely preserved bottles for a crash.
Yeah, really.
They must be like permanently attached.
Yep.
And Bortus didn't, drink all the booze. I've always wondered that in these alternate universe episodes. It's like I wonder if there's any of them that just don't want the unfamiliar to happen. In the state of Ohio, that is rape. Because they have each had a drink.
Commercial break.
Whee!
Back.
Woo!
Like an IP address.
Yeah.
Or a MAC address.
MAC address, yeah. Back to the ocean. Maybe go someplace that's hard to find, like maybe into that black hole.
If only we could do the search from a decoy ship. If only they had an extra one of those around.
Yeah, you need to get like a VPN, man.
Yeah.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Zap me.
Come on, baby, hold together.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
exactly.
It's hear me, baby, hold together.
Hear me, baby. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, well.
Is the doctor gonna like burst in and like throw her down?
I have to talk to you about your future.
Yes. I need to inject you with this first.
Oh,
Uh,
good thing it moved her from where the coffee cup was broken.
Yeah, really.
It's like hot coffee and broken ceramic in the back.
Yeah. I didn't think I was that drunk.
Why do you look like a drab hippie? No, really, what's that? Don't. Okay.
About time for the phone to ring.
Yeah, everything goes wrong because she misses the call this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Hooray!
yay!
Cool. It all worked out in the end.
And, at the time, we didn't know if there was going to be a season 3, so...
Exactly.
That could have capped off the series fairly well.
And I feel like if we had known, then they would have episode 13, and then this would have been the premiere of season 3,
Very true.
Which according to the cliffhanger playbook, the cliffhammer. Yeah, the hammer. You bring the hammer down with the anticipation that you don't let it out again for a few months. You know what I'm gonna say, man. Like, it would have made sense to do it that way by the way everybody does things and has done it since Next Generation. There we go. Yeah.
I'm going to write a series. Every one's going to end on a cliffhammer.
Cliffhammer, yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to write a whole bunch of sci-fi stuff, and my pseudonym is going to be Cliffhammer.
Ooh.
You have to use a German accent.
I was going to say I'll have to practice the accent so that when I go into public, people don't know that I'm not from Austria. Österreich. We have a friend who lived in Germany for 5 years and is one of the potential 2 or 3 people who might listen to this someday. And I can already read the text messages from her like, "Hey, Shaggy, your accent is terrible for these reasons."
Fuck you.
Like, yes, you may have realized now after knowing me for 10 years that I'm not a native German speaker. Oh God! But no, I thought that was well done. I think
the whole season was well done.
Yeah, absolutely. I think these will age well. They will improve with age. Like so much good sci-fi, the culture has to come around and learn to like it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But this I think will age a lot better than its original impression, which Fox doesn't deal with that well. Fox is impatient, so that explains a lot right there. I will say that of all the episodes of the second season, this one probably ends the most predictably. But by the same token, if every episode was that predictable, I would just be like, okay, I know what's happening. But there were enough twists that there was a part of me that even right up to the very last second was kind of like, well, they would still spoil this if they wanted to, So kudos to that for doing a predictable story with a happy ending very well, and B, doing the rest of the stories, with enough shakeups in them that I wasn't totally sure it was going to be a happy ending this time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very masterfully done, I think.
Well, and I was really looking forward to this episode after the end of the last episode, because it's like, oh, shit, that's a pretty big change early in their time. What's going to happen? So
yeah, and I mean, it didn't. It
turns out Star Wars happens.
Right, exactly. I mean, because of that, we got The Empire Strikes Back, and that's a worthy sacrifice, right?
We should do the original Star Wars trilogy someday.
We totally should. In fact, I would be willing, and just to throw this out there, and I don't know if we had planned a celebration. We had done Star Trek the Motion Picture for season 1. I had to take it down because of a copyright dispute for some of the music I used, which was totally public domain, but they didn't think it was because classical music, apparently, according to YouTube, is owned by the first person to tell them that they own it and not by, anybody. But, that aside, we could totally do The Empire Strikes Back as our special treat for finishing season 2.
Okay, guys, we're gonna
have to call it there. Stay tuned for more of whatever we record later. Probably something else, Firefly maybe. And Star Trek is still coming out. I promise I'll get a Star Trek episode uploaded within 3 or 4 days from now. Yeah. Hopefully by Friday at noon. If not by Friday at noon, by the end of the weekend, because I go back to work full time on Monday, and I'll whatever. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Yep. Good night.
Take it easy.